If you're planning to list your home in Fort Pierce, Stuart, Vero Beach, or anywhere on Florida's Treasure Coast this month, stop. The strategy that worked 6 months ago, it'll cost you 20 grand today. Seriously, I'm seeing sellers leave massive amounts of money on the table because they're chasing a market that doesn't exist anymore. So today, I'm going to give you a no BS breakdown of what it actually takes to get a home sold without having to wait 90 days or slashing your list price. I'm Ronnie Densmore, your Treasure Coast Realtor, and I've spent years navigating the unique landscape from Vero Beach down to Palm City, and my goal is simple. I just want to make sure that you have all the facts. So, we want to cover 3 specific reasons why homes are stalling right now: the insurance monster that we are all facing, and the pricing strategy that is actually working for my clients in 2026. Make sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to share the checklist with you that I give to them before our listings ever go live on the MLS. So let's be real. Buyers in 2026 are pickier than they were during the pandemic boom. Back then, you could leave holes in the drywall, have electrical wires hanging, even have some plumbing leaks, and you'd still get multiple offers. Today, buyers are facing higher costs, and with that, they expect turnkey. I recently had a listing in Port St. Lucie where the seller just spent a couple grand on fresh mulch, pressure washing, and neutral interior paint colors. That small investment led to an appraisal that came in $15,000 higher than her neighbor's house down the street just sold for. So the lesson here is, if it looks like work to a buyer, then it's going to feel like a discount to them. And we don't want to give them a reason to lowball before they ever step inside the home. Now, we have to talk about the big elephant in the room of homeowners insurance. Whether you're in Stuart or Vero Beach, this can kill deals in 2026. If your roof is over 15 years old, your electrical panel is outdated, then your buyer might not even be able to qualify for a quote on homeowners insurance. That's recently had a deal in Fort Pierce that almost fell through last month because the 4-point inspection came back bad. So a pro tip is, if you get a pre-listing inspection, spend the $400, then you could potentially save a $500,000 deal later on down the road. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing on pricing is that you're going on hope rather than data. You're looking at what your neighbor's house is listed for, not what it's sold for. And that's not a strategy, especially in a market like we're seeing in Jensen and Palm City, where the first 14 days are your golden window. And if you price too high, have to do a price reduction later, then you've already lost momentum. You want the house that everyone is afraid they'll miss out on, not the one that everyone wonders what went wrong because it didn't sell in the first 2 months. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Which neighborhood on the Treasure Coast are you watching closest right now? Drop a comment below, and I try to respond to every single one of my comments. And if this is helping you navigate the Florida market, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So, the bottom line is this. The Florida's Treasure Coast is still an incredible place to sell, but the easy button days are over. You need a plan. And I've put together a 2026 seller's checklist specifically for our local market. It covers everything from curb appeal, insurance prep, and anything that you might need in between. You can grab that from the link in the description below, or feel free to text or call my cell phone number. It'll be right there too. And if you're wondering the best place to buy after you sell, make sure to check out some of my other videos because I have some of the top 5 neighborhoods from Stuart all the way up to Sebastian. I hope this video was helpful and can't wait to see you guys on the next one.